大家好，歡迎嚟到我哋嘅 channel 啊！咁就請記得訂閱翻我哋嘅 channel， 同埋就 like 我哋而家呢一條片先。今日我哋繼續玩霍格華茲的傳承。上集就講咗會去揾呢一個羅德格克噶啦，去到一個南部嘅一個妖精礦坑嗰度。咁佢就仲有一個人就識講呢個精靈語嘅人，就話要介紹俾我哋識喎。咁啊，我哋過咗去先。嗱，咁我就去到呢個任務地點嘅，咁就發現原來我睇錯咗啊！我哋唔係要羅德格克介紹一個識精靈語嘅人俾我哋，而係我哋要帶一個識精靈語嘅人過去揾佢啊！咁就所以呢，我哋而家要去嘅地方反而係呢個天文學區天文塔上面嘅。好，我哋上到嚟天文塔嘅最頂部就見到阿密特啦，就係我哋要揾識得精靈語嘅人。
Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
咁聰明嘅佢。
His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
咁就我哋問下佢對精靈語有幾熟。
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
跟住就問下佢有冇遇過其他妖精呢？
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
好，咁就佢肯嘅話，我哋就出發啦。
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
跟住我哋要直接就去呢個礦場入口附近啦。礦場入口我哋開地圖過去啦，最快。都幾遠嘅喎，不過好彩我哋之前開咗個穿梭點。好，過到嚟礦場附近，我哋羅德格克喺邊啊？喺呢邊，見到佢啦。
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to
因為佢知道咗有巫師幫佢，所以就唔接受呢個羅德格克。
Bragbor,
an ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They describe repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
what do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they
倉庫入面有
contain.
啲蘭洛克好緊張
Wizards
嘅
have
嘢
refused
喎
to。share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Armit. Probably best to continue our
呢個時候
conversation
阿密特
later.
過咗嚟，咁就暫斷咗羅德格克
It is an
講
honor,
嘢
sir.
喎。
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
有冇多啲情報呢？
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Armit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
行啦，我哋入去。等等啊，佢頭先話要用滅幻啊嘛，咁我哋就睇下先，轉咗滅幻先啦。
I'm quite good at sneaking. You'll see.
睇下先，我哋呢邊過去要。
The door is looking at us.
開咗。礦坑之眼啊，嗰隻係。
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I
好
had
啦，
expected.
咁我哋要正式揾呢個蘭洛克計劃嘅證據，攞晒啲無辜精質走先。我諗暫時唔需要滅幻住嘅，我哋放翻呢啲先。
I cannot believe I met a
Revelio.
goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
我哋要用呢隻。
Don't bother.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
唔得，
These machines.
係呢隻先啱嘛，好似
Interesting.
開到啦。落去。出返嚟。
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
喂，
Revelio.
好嘈啊！阿密特。係咁啊，唔相信自己喺個
I've read about mines like this, but
妖精嘅洞穴入面。拉索術先啦，我哋用。
something else altogether.
哦，我知啦，呢隻先啦，成日都搞錯咗推同拉嗰兩個咒語。
We'll need to get across this gap somehow. Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
咁啊，轉翻冰凍咒先。我覺得我哋可以用滅幻喎，但係呢個認真。
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Petrificus totalis. There you are. That was a little more than I'm used to.
再用古代魔法，搞掂。
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
上面係咪好似有啲嘢？
We're being watched by a door.
哦，要滅幻先。入去。咁我諗我哋可能喺呢一個地方就最好 keep 住滅幻喺個咒語組嗰度啦。
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
上面有3個人。
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
起緊啲嘢嘅佢哋。
Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
喂，樓上仲有好多，有3個人。上去之前，我哋守埋呢度先，不如。
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more.
起緊啲好巨大嘅嘢，佢哋。 哎呦，換翻咒語做先。而家我哋冰凍咒。搞掂。
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I really get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
我哋要睇下佢哋到底想起啲咩。
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
呢邊好似有得行嘅喎，係嘛？冇，要落返樓下。
Arcus Totalis.
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. What's going on out there?
執埋先。
There you are.
哇！打中。下先，我要變形咒。哇！我以為變形咒咁正添。
Let's get this over.
Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Flipendo. Expelliarmus.
解決咗。
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
呢度有個火要點嘅，換翻先。
Confringo.
仲有得上嚟。哇！好多回神魔藥喎，有大嘢打唔
I
通。
wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
呢邊又有啲咩呢？有寶箱啊嘛，好似。誒，仲有個爭啲漏咗。
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
出返嚟，走啦！咁我哋繼續行啊。要嘅係呢一個。
Accio. Revelio.
嗱，呢邊都有
Devil's
嘢嘅。
snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
魔鬼幹。哇！扣血嘅喎。哦，咁樣解啊嘛，原來。呢度我哋可能用滅幻先會好啲。
Will rule over wizards at last. Ready to fight?
哇！即刻睇到喎，咁樣搞法。逐個嚟啊！我哋。
Oh, this day's gonna. You will be.
我睇下先。呢個跟住我唔要變形術，我要呢個。搞掂一個先。
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
差唔多搞掂啦，打佢。 打我個 friend 啦！再嚟一個古代魔法。再解決一個。仲有冇？應該就有喎，我聽到聲喎。哇！後面古代魔法。
That should be the last of them,
應該冇晒啦嘛？喂，跟住我哋又要拉手掣。哦，唔係，要滅環。呢度應該冇火爐啊，即係話我哋應該直接行就得啦。呢邊有火爐啦。
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
起緊個鑽頭。
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
要同羅德格克講喎，即刻返轉頭。呢邊走？咦？點走㗎？呢度冇得走㗎喎。想走就應該原路走嘅啫，唯一就係、咦？定係呢個位其實就係俾我哋走㗎？有機會喎，我哋望多次入嚟。哦，呢度有得走。
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
走啦，走啦，走啦！我哋應該係呢邊。呢度啊？咦，行錯路？
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
呢邊過返嚟，我哋要咁啊，出返嚟啦。同阿密特講咗嘢先。
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado,
啱啊，就走先啦。咁我哋就去揾翻阿羅德格克同佢講啦。我哋發現咗啲咩啦？到底？
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she
係真唔
smiled
係呢？到底？
and asked me to sit with her.
其實我哋到而家都未知呢個羅德格克係咪真係可信嘅？
And showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
費格教授嘅老婆原來係
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain.
全副就係
Thank you,
令到
Lodgok,
妖
for
精
telling
可
me this.
以用到魔法嘅
I tell you all of this
秘密喎，
so
睇
that
嚟
you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a
布
repository
萊加
far
帕
greater
起
in
咗
size
個
than the one
更加大
beneath
嘅
Rookwood
全
Castle.
副。
What you've discovered here today worries me deeply.
蘭洛克起個轉頭就係為咗揾嗰個全副啊，應該
That repository. I
應
fear
該
you shouldn't dare
冇理
stay
解錯
for
埋，
it,
有啲
Greg.
複雜呢個劇情，啲專有名詞聽
I
唔明
will
嘅有
find
啲，
out what Ranrock knows.
其實唔複雜嘅個劇情，
Watch for my owl.
反而係啲名詞聽唔明啫。好似好擔心我呢個羅德格克。
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
好啦，咁我哋今日就
見咗次呢一個羅德格克，
咁就揾到呢個蘭洛克到底係做緊啲咩啦？而家就 煩惱緊下一步到底應該點做嘅呢個羅德格克，我哋就要等佢消息。呢個時候就有阿帕比同塞巴斯蒂安寄嚟嘅貓頭鷹信。咁我諗我哋今集揾到呢度為止先，下次再睇下佢哋有咩要幫手啦。咁多謝大家支持，記得 like 翻我哋條片，同埋訂閱我哋嘅 channel 啦。多謝大家，拜拜。
呢條片去到呢度就完嘅啦，記得訂翻我哋 channel，同埋撳埋下面小鐘仔，我哋下次再見，拜拜。